Hello Libra, and welcome for your Tarotscopes for the time of May 2014. Now, everyone's still asking what are the cards that I'm using. Well, obviously they're the Carolyn tarot cards, and they're the ones that I've designed. So if you are interested, you can pop up to my website and take a look, okay? They are available for purchase. Okay, so we're going to be looking at your home and your family, your career and your goals. We'll be looking at your finances, health and well-being and relationships during this period of time. The first thing that you do have around in connection with the home and the family, look, it comes down to real estate, holidays, negotiations, signing on the dotted line, getting things connected. You're really wanting to get everything into action now. And I just feel that this month is really going to deliver on such. And you may be finding that you're pretty much bringing everything that you need straight to your door, literally. Be it the right person, be it the right agreement, be it the right income or finances, or, you know, the right situation, right property, you know, who knows. So you may be finding that these agreements are going to kind of come through and you're manifesting them during this period of time. But I just feel some really good success, okay? This is one of those times that you are really looking forward to this routine. You're looking forward to this step. You're not going to hold back. It's really what you've been hoping for or wanting for, and I just feel some really fantastic results. And this is fantastic for those that have been looking for the right house or the property or to sign off on the right deal. This month delivers, and it couldn't have come at a better time, and it just means that all contracts will run through quite smoothly if this is the case. In connection with your career and your goals, now you are going to be finding during this period of time that's one thing that isn't going to be smooth, okay? But what I do feel is that there are small little things interfering. Don't let other people put you off, okay? Don't let the, you know, the office gossip kind of, you know, throw you out of whack. Don't allow situations to get beyond a point where you feel that you have lost interest, okay? I feel that, you know, you got to keep pedaling no matter what. And there are going to be little flies in the ointments or little annoyances, and, you know, am I wasting my time situations come up. But I don't think you are. I think it's just, you know, the energy that's around, or the vibration that's around at the moment, okay? And a lot of things will settle down. No, for those that are looking for work, I just feel that you need to really have a plan of action. It's like, you know, all of a sudden it's yeah, gun ho, and then something comes and you know, of doing something completely different. So you need to really have a plan of action. You need to have a bit of a routine on what you're going to do, how you're going to handle this. Don't just run after every job that's on the planet, because you could find that you're going, yeah, that looks fantastic, and then you get through the interview, or they say, yeah, hey, you're the person, because they couldn't get anyone else to fill it, and you find out that the whole reason that they couldn't get someone to fill it is because it's really not a worthwhile job. So do your homework during this period of time to avoid disappointment. In connection with your finances, now look, you know, this is the Eight of Pentacles, and when we have the Eight of Pentacles where our money is concerned, we can be guaranteed that we've got a fantastic income coming in through this period of time, and it's through your skills. It's something that you have put the energy into, okay, to gain these results. So you may be finding it comes through employment, it may be through a raise, it may be money that you're working towards seeing a result, such as your savings or your superannuation. If it's connected to government, then it just means that you've been waiting for this little nest egg to kind of like to rise up so you could get hold of it again, and I just feel good success. So this is going to be an excellent time, but the money that you are spending is money that you're going to put through to practical use. So whether you're investing in, okay, buying a piece of machinery, buying a car, buying a house, whatever, it's going to be something that's going to be worth practical. So I don't see any big shopping sprees where you're just buying frivolous stuff. It's not like that at all. Okay, in connection with your health and your well-being, look, you know, really this is about you really being able to look at what you're doing with your health and your well-being. It's about being a little bit more cautious, a little bit more focused, okay? Not just leaping off tall buildings when you really need to be taking a little bit of extra care. It's not about rushing into things. There's no hurry, you know, just take your time. But also don't get caught up in quick fix solutions. You may be finding that there's, you know, all of a sudden the focus is on health and well-being, and there's lots of products and there's lots of items out on the market now, but some of them are just money grabbers. They're not going to do what you need them to do. So really read the fine print, or really work out if this is what's going to be something that you're going to do for long term. Because really one of my my big sayings for people is, don't start something that you know you can't continue for the rest of your life, okay? So, you know, it's about, you know, knowing that you'll only follow through if you know it's going to be applicable. If it's not, well, you know what, it's just going to burn a hole in your pocket, you know, with spending it, and then you're just not going to touch it again. So it's about taking a little bit of extra care. In connection with your relationships during this period of time, listen, you know, I really do feel that this is one of those months that you are really needing to reassess where you are within yourself, what you both want. It's putting your heads back together, okay, and going, well, look, this is what we've been going through. This is what we need to sort out. Is there light at the end of the tunnel? If there isn't, can we make any changes? You know, I just feel that this is about progress. It's about wanting to make progress, get things moving again. Not saying that they've been stagnated, but they really haven't been as productive, and there could have been other reasons why, okay? So it's about putting your head together and, you know, and just kind of making these plans to get things moving again. For those that are single and looking, you may be finding that during this period of time, it's about you looking at what can you do, what can you contribute, how can you make some changes, okay, to better what you want as far as your emotional well-being is concerned. And you know, often it could be that you are, you know, saying, well, look, you know, I'm a little bit apprehensive about going down that same track because I've been hurt a few times before. Maybe, you know, doing it in a little bit of a different way, maybe it won't bring up as much fear or as much worry or as much concern that you'll have to retrace those that track or that journey again. So it's about you reassessing what it is that you need in your life, how you can go about this, and what changes you can make to make things a little bit better and easier for yourself.